Minister, hopefully we don't have to use or implement these powers. I think anybody in this House over the last 20 months understands some of the legislation that has been passed because of the virus, the constant evolution of this virus. But nobody would be honest if they weren't very uncomfortable with some of the powers that have been passed, whether we opposed or sanctioned them, because obviously they're very draconian in the face of a pandemic. Obviously, people losing their liberty, you know, travel restrictions. I mean, if you said this to somebody 2 years ago, they would have literally thought you had lost your mind. But the constant evolution of this virus has changed the kind of the nature of things, not only in Ireland but across the world, and it is evolving. It's on a counter-offensive at the moment across different parts of jurisdictions across the world, and people have to act in wherever way they have to. And one of the kind of I suppose the narratives of the last 20 months is the solidarity, the social solidarity across the world. People coming together, health systems sometimes really challenged in relation to this virus. But they also inequality in relation to the vaccine rollout across the world. And it's not abstract when I say that if the world, as in the kind of the rich nations of this world, if they can't at this stage give vaccines en masse to the population, the humanity, well then when will they ever do it? You know, because we are at war with a virus, and when you're at a war with a virus such as this, all rules go out the door. All rules go out the door, and humanity, you know, wherever person is in the world, needs access to this vaccine. Because if you don't give access to humanity, as in kind of the developing world, then you will have situations where this virus will evolve, as in the Omicron variant. And Minister, I'm kind of struck by what Antonio Guterres said yesterday. He's the United Nations Secretary, and he has hit out in relation to the travel apartheid in relation to some of the states in Southern Africa, that, you know, immediately, you know, people that are living in them countries will not be able to travel to Europe or other countries. So there is kind of an arbitrary nature in relation to how countries have acted. We have supported mandatory hotel quarantine, for profit, but on this basis we won't be, on relation to, as I said, the arbitrary nature and the blanket travel ban in relation to how this has gone. And as I said, getting back to the mandatory hotel quarantine, I think, you know, on this basis, I don't think it's warranted. I think it sends out the wrong message to countries where, particularly in South Africa, where scientists have kind of identified this particular variant, and then what has happened, then there's a kind of a blanket travel ban, and also what does it say to scientists in the developing world where they have identified a variant, and then literally days after they're punished. So I think there is question marks in relation to how wealthier countries have acted on this, and that's the reason why we won't be supporting this particular bill. Thank you.